When I moved to New York in 1995 to be an actor, Toy Story 1 came out that year. And I remember watching it and being like, whoa, this is so different, unlike anything I'd seen. Never thinking one day I would be a part of that franchise, which is crazy. But I think as Toy Story as a whole, because I've thought about this a lot, just having been a part of it and kind of the draw, and you see this community of characters that live life together, they rely on each other, they go through crazy times, but they always have each other's backs. And there's something about that picture of that, because I think, not to get meta, but it's like, everybody's like, oh, we're so independent. It's great, independence is great. But there's this healthy dependence that these characters have where we're not supposed to live this life alone. And I love that it's just been this 25-year franchise of just seeing these characters just live life together. Even to be in something that Pixar created, you look at someone like Forky and he's like, listen, I was made for the trash and to help people eat. That's it, that's my route. And Woody's like, no, you're made for something more. And also anybody who sees themselves that way or somebody has been told that they're that way, no, you're made to be loved and to love others. When I booked Arrested Development those many years ago, that was my big thing. Getting a sitcom was my thing. And I got it and it didn't satisfy me the way I thought it was gonna satisfy me. It really freaked me out. And it's because all my time in New York, I was like, that big thing's coming, that big thing's coming. And I gave it so much weight that nothing can match that weight. And it's that thing, if you're not practicing contentment where you are, you're not gonna be content when you get what you want. And I had not been practicing being present for most of my time before. That show taught me a massive lesson of I have to wake myself up to where I am. And just that, I would say, was a big turning point for the rest of my life and the rest of my career, especially when I had my daughter right after that. One thing children do is force you to be present because you got to keep them alive, because it doesn't come naturally for me. My default is to be checked out somewhere else. I have to do this every day, and just constantly waking myself up, because if I don't, I'll just be living somewhere else in my head.